Touch these 3 body points daily to control your anxiety. Tips for seniors. Gentle music plays in background. Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to explore a simple yet effective approach to managing anxiety that's particularly beneficial for seniors. As we age, many of us experience increased worry, stress, and anxiety. These feelings are completely normal, but they don't have to control our daily lives. I'm going to share with you 3 specific pressure points on your body that, when stimulated regularly, can help reduce anxiety symptoms naturally. This practice combines ancient wisdom with modern understanding of our body's stress response system. The best part? This technique requires no special equipment, can be done anywhere, and takes just a few minutes each day. Let's get started on your journey to greater calm and well-being. Understanding anxiety in seniors. Before we dive into the specific techniques, let's briefly understand why anxiety affects many seniors. As we age, we often face significant life changes, retirement, health challenges, loss of loved ones, and changes in our independence. These transitions can naturally trigger feelings of uncertainty and worry. Additionally, certain medications common in older adults may contribute to anxiety symptoms. What's important to remember is that persistent anxiety is not a normal part of aging, and there are gentle, effective ways to manage these feelings. The science behind pressure points. The technique I'm sharing today draws inspiration from traditional Chinese medicine and acupressure, which have been practiced for thousands of years. These practices are based on the concept that energy flows through pathways in our body, and stimulating specific points can help restore balance. Modern research has shown that pressing certain points can trigger the release of endorphins, our body's natural painkillers and mood elements. This gentle pressure may also help reduce the stress hormone cortisol and activate our parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode that counteracts our stress response. While these techniques shouldn't replace medical advice, they can be wonderful complementary practices for your overall well-being. The 3 key pressure points for anxiety relief. Now, let's explore the 3 specific points that can help manage anxiety. I'll describe each point's location, how to stimulate it properly, and the potential benefit. Point 1. Inner wrist point, P6 or Neiguan. Location. The first point is located on the inner wrist, about 3 finger widths up from the wrist crease, between the 2 tendons in the middle of your forearm. How to stimulate. 1. Turn one hand so your palm is facing up. 2. Place 3 fingers, index, middle, and ring finger, of your other hand across your wrist, with your ring finger right at the wrist crease. 3. The point is located just beyond your index finger, between the 2 tendons. 4. Use your thumb to press this point gently but firmly. 5. Apply pressure in a circular motion for 2 to 3 minutes. 6. Remember to breathe deeply while doing this. 7. Repeat on the other wrist. Benefits. This point is known to help reduce nausea, which often accompanies anxiety. It also promotes a sense of calm and can help regulate your heart rate, which tends to increase anxiety. Many seniors find this point particularly helpful for anxiety that manifests with physical symptoms like heart palpitations or stomach distress. Point 2. Between the eyebrow, yin-tongue, or third eye point. Location. The second point is located directly between your eyebrows, in the slight indentation where the bridge of your nose meets your forehead. How to stimulate. 1. Sit comfortably in a chair with your back support. 2. Close your eyes to help you focus on the sensation. 3. Use your index finger or middle finger to apply gentle pressure to this point. 4. Press gently for 1 minute while taking slow, deep breaths. 5. You may also choose to make small, circular movements with your fingertip. 6. If you have arthritis in your hand, you can use a soft, rounded object like a pencil eraser to apply the pressure instead. Benefit. This point is renowned for its calming effect on the mind. Stimulating this area can help quiet racing thoughts and promote mental clarity. It's particularly beneficial for anxiety that comes with overthinking or worry about the future, something many seniors experience when facing uncertainty. Regular stimulation of this point before bedtime may also help improve sleep quality, which is often disrupted by anxiety. Point 3. Top of the foot, LV3 or Taichung. Location. The third point is located on the top of your foot, in the webbing between your big toe and second toe, about 1–2 inches up from where the toes join. How to stimulate. 1. Sit in a comfortable position where you can easily reach your foot. If you have mobility issues, you might want to prop your foot up on a stool or ask for assistance. 2. Use your thumb to apply firm pressure to this point. 3. Press for 1 to 2 minutes while breathing deeply. 4. You may also massage this area in small circles. 5. Repeat on the other foot. 6. If reaching your feet is difficult, you can use a tennis ball. Place it under your foot at this point and gently roll it back and forth. Benefits. This point is connected to the liver meridian in traditional Chinese medicine, which is associated with emotional balance. Stimulating this point can help release pent-up emotion and reduce irritability that often accompanies anxiety. Many seniors report feeling a sense of groundedness after working with this point, which is particularly helpful when anxiety makes you feel disconnected or floaty. Creating your daily routine. For best results, I recommend incorporating these pressure points into your daily routine. Here's a simple framework. Morning routine, 5 minutes. Start with the point between your eyebrows. Point 2, to set a calm tone for the day. Follow with both wrist points. Point 1, to prepare your system for the day ahead. Finish with the foot point. Point 3, to feel grounded before starting your daily activity. During the day, as needed. The wrist point, point 1, is easiest to access when you're out and about. Use it whenever you feel anxiety build. The third eye point, point 2, can be quickly stimulated if you need to clear your mind before making decisions or entering social situations. Evening routine, 5 minutes. Begin with the foot points. Point 3, to release any tension gathered throughout the day. Move to the wrist points. Point 1, to calm your system. End with the point between your eyebrows. Point 2, to quiet your mind before sleep. Remember, consistency is key. Even on good days when anxiety feels distant, continuing this practice helps build resilience for more challenging times. Enhancing the benefits. Complementary practices. While these pressure points are effective on their own, you can enhance their benefits by combining them with deep breathing. Always pair pressure point stimulation with slow, deep breaths. Try inhaling for a count of 4, holding briefly, and exhaling for a count of 6. Positive visualization. While pressing these points, imagine a soothing blue or green light filling your body with each breath, washing away tension. Affirmations. Choose a simple phrase that brings you comfort, such as, "I am safe," or "This feeling will pass." Repeat it silently while working with the pressure points. Gentle movement. After your pressure point routine, try a few minutes of gentle stretching or a short walk to help your body process the released tension. Special considerations for seniors. As we age, our bodies require some additional care and attention. Here are some important considerations. Gentle pressure. Use firm but gentle pressure. You should feel a slight sensation, but never pain. If you have thin skin or take blood thinner, be especially gentle. Mobility adaptations. If arthritis or limited mobility makes it difficult to reach certain points, use tools like a pencil with a soft eraser for the third eye point. Use a tennis ball for foot points. Ask a caregiver or family member for assistance. Focus more on the points you can comfortably reach. Medical considerations. If you have any skin conditions, avoid pressing directly on affected areas. If you have a pacemaker, use extra gentleness around the wrist point. Always check with your healthcare provider before starting any new wellness practice, especially if you have chronic health conditions. When to seek additional support. While these pressure point techniques can be wonderfully effective for everyday anxiety management, they are complementary approaches, not replacements for professional care. Consider speaking with your healthcare provider if your anxiety interferes with daily activities or sleep. You experience panic attack. Your anxiety is accompanied by depression. You find yourself avoiding activities or people due to anxiety. Your anxiety seems connected to medications you're taking. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Many effective treatments exist for anxiety in older adults. Success stories from other seniors. Note: in a video format, these could be shared as testimonials or represented by actors portraying seniors. Let me share some experiences from other seniors who have incorporated these techniques into their daily routine. Margaret, 72. I was skeptical at first, but after practicing these pressure points daily for 2 weeks, I noticed I wasn't waking up with that tight feeling in my chest anymore. The foot point is my favorite. It really helps me feel more stable when my worries start to spiral. Robert, 68. Since my wife passed, I've had trouble with anxiety, especially at night. My doctor suggested medication, which helped, but these pressure points give me something proactive to do when I feel the worry creeping in. The point between my eyebrows seems to quiet my mind better than anything else I've tried. Eleanor, 83. At my age, I've tried many things for my nerves. What I like about these pressure points is that I can do them anywhere, even when I'm at my grandchildren's noisy basketball games and feel overwhelmed. The wrist point is discreet. No one even notices I'm doing it. Frequently asked questions. How quickly will I notice results? Some people experience immediate relief, while others notice gradual improvement over several weeks of consistent practice. Try to practice daily for at least 2 weeks to evaluate the benefits. Can I hurt myself by pressing too hard? It's unlikely, but pressure should be firm yet comfortable. You should never experience sharp pain. If you do, reduce the pressure immediately. Can I do these techniques if I have arthritis in my hands? Yes, but you may need to adapt. Use tools like a pencil eraser, ask for assistance, or focus on the points you can comfortably reach. Even stimulating just 1 or 2 points regularly can be beneficial. Will these techniques interact with my medications? These gentle pressure techniques generally don't interfere with medication. However, always inform your healthcare provider about any complementary practices you're using. What if I forget the exact locations? Don't worry about being precisely perfect. The general areas will still provide benefit. Consider putting small reminder stickers on your bathroom mirror or setting phone alarms to help you remember your routine. Conclusion. We've explored 3 powerful pressure points that can help manage anxiety naturally. 1. The inner wrist point for calming physical symptoms. 2. The third eye point for quieting a racing mind. 3. The top of foot point for emotional grounding. Remember that these techniques are most effective when practiced regularly, ideally daily. Be patient with yourself as you learn them, and celebrate even small improvements in how you feel. Anxiety doesn't have to be an inevitable part of aging. With simple tools like these pressure points, you can take an active role in managing your emotional well-being and enjoying greater peace of mind. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you calm days and peaceful nights ahead. Gentle music fades in. Additional resources. If you'd like to learn more about natural approaches to anxiety management for seniors, consider exploring your local senior center for classes on meditation or gentle yoga, library books on mindfulness for older adults, community health programs that may offer workshops on stress management, support groups where you can connect with others experiencing similar challenges. Remember, you're not alone on this journey, and even small steps can lead to significant improvements in your quality of life. For disclaimer, this information is provided for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new health practice, especially if you have existing health conditions or take medications.